What is going on Facebook? It's day 147. Saba Ali here, world's first person who is documenting their senior year by doing a daily Facebook Live. Day 147, and I want to start off with the question, why do you need to be on Instagram? So it's crazy because there's so many people who are constantly asking me that question. Why do I need to be on Instagram? And the reason why is literally Instagram is the hottest platform right now in order to, number one, build up your personal brand, number two, get more clients, and number three, still be personable on that platform. So the two big top social media platforms right now are Facebook and Instagram, and potentially kind of Twitter. Even though I don't use Twitter, I'm not really on it at all. But those two are the top two. Facebook personally is getting very, very saturated on so many things that are going on. Like there's videos, there's businesses, and the recent update that Mark Zuckerberg made about how he's going to Facebook is actually going to be taking away, a lot of promos and ads. So you're going to be seeing a lot less of business stuff. So for Instagram, it's literally all visuals. It's videos, pictures. And for Instagram, it's a lot more personable than Facebook, because once you're scrolling through someone's feed and you click on their account, the first thing you see is obviously, their handle, their bio, a link if it's on there, and then their pictures. You really can't do that much, spamminess unless it's just like a spam account. So on Instagram, for myself, I have my personal one and then my business Instagram, which is Unforgettable by Saba, and my personal one is saba.ali14. So for myself, I absolutely love Instagram because, for one, people react and relate better to visuals. A lot of people nowadays, they hate reading, they don't like looking at text, it's all about visuals. So for me, I create a consistent, visually appealing theme / brand. I was actually talking with Ashlyn about, who's actually watching right now, and we were talking about that today, and how there's so many people out there who have, visually appealing Instagrams, which is why they have such a good following, and why they are the brand that they are right now, is because they portray that on Instagram. Literally no other platform can actually do that, because on Instagram, when you click on someone's account, you can see all of their posts. You don't have to go through Facebook, go on their account, then go through like their videos, posts, and pictures. Like there's just so much stuff going on. On Instagram, it's all in one. And also, if you are, a local business and you aren't on Instagram, you are losing so many customers. It's ridiculous. There's so many local businesses here in Ames, Iowa. They don't have an Instagram. Literally, all millennials are on social media. They're losing so much business, so many clients, so many potential customers in the future because they aren't on Instagram. And when I am walking to class, when I am in class, on campus, at college, when people are on their phones, they're literally always on Instagram. It's always social media. Danielle, I need more followers, I need more Insta customers. Then message me below, or comment below, or message me personally, actually, once I get off here. Message me, and I don't know if I'm following you on Instagram, but I'll check out your Instagram. And where was I going with this? Yeah. Literally, older entrepreneurs, if you've owned a business for a while, if you have, a brick and mortar store and you're not on social media, your business is literally going to fail. If you're not on Instagram, if you aren't getting, potential clients through Instagram, if you're not putting your stuff out there, it's going to fail. Like, that's just straight up, that's honesty. The way that technology and social media is changing so rapidly, if you aren't, putting your stuff out there and being consistent on it, there's one thing when you, create an account and you just post it just like once, that's okay. But if you're not consistent on it, there is no way that you are going to continue that following. People are going to be like, oh, they never posted, not reliable, I don't want to work with them. So being consistent is another thing. So what I do with my clients is I help them stay consistent. I actually do a lot of the content creation for them. So for them, all they have to do is do an hour-long strategy call with me and tell me what they want to do with their brand. So that is why you need to be on Instagram. And like what I said, if you're not, you're leaving a huge huge amount of sales, potential clients, and a lot of followers that you could be getting. So on the other note, I just had a really, really good meetup with a couple, two badass female college entrepreneurs. I actually met them back in October at the CEO conference. They go to Iowa State University here, but I didn't know them before that, and we hadn't caught up for a while, so we actually grabbed, we went to Cafe DM here on Main Street, and we caught up, and it was cool to see how they're actually, one's a sophomore, Alejandra, I have them tagged on this. She's a sophomore, and Valeria, she is a junior. And it's cool to see how they are starting to really get that entrepreneurship mindset. And how when I was a sophomore, I was at that same place that they are right now. They're still, exploring, trying to figure out what they really want to do. And it's really exciting because they're going on such a good path. They know what they want to do, they're trying to figure it out, and they have a really, really good routine with balancing academics and still wanting to be very career focused in potentially the field of entrepreneurship. So we were talking about that, we were talking about scheduling, we were talking about goals for this year, and to me I love seeing how college students can really do both, because that's the whole point on why I wrote my book, why I'm doing these daily Facebook Lives, is to show other college students and tell them that you guys can still be doing both. And even they understood how college isn't just about going to class, getting a degree, going to party every weekend. It literally is about finding what you want to do in your career field after you graduate. And I absolutely love when college students realize that they could be doing so much more. So I had a really, really good conversation with them. It was so great catching up with them, and even made me realize, oh my gosh, I'm graduating so soon. 4 months in May, I will be walking the stage, getting my degree, which I don't know if I'm even going to really use it for anything, but knowing that, 4 years in college, it went by so fast, and being able to make such great connections with people has really helped me with everything that I've been doing. So yeah, it was cool to catch up. I've had a really great day. Besides that, I went to the dentist, got my teeth cleaned. I had a good day, and back to the grind tomorrow, have classes, and then it's already Friday tomorrow, which is super crazy. Daniel, what's your book? My book, I have it with me, carry around with me all the time. It's called Enrolling in Confidence, How to Live the Lifestyle You Want in College. So it's actually up on Amazon. It is a #1 best-selling book. I got #1 in 2 of my categories, and I talk about my college experience. My experiences, how I met my mentor, Brandon T. Adams, when I was a sophomore, and how that one person, made me realize what I truly love to do, which is #1, inspiring other people. #2, actually be in the field of entrepreneurship, which I've been interested in a very long time, but never jumped into it until I actually experienced it on my own. And then #3, pretty much is telling my story and having it to relate to any career field that you're in college. It doesn't just have to be entrepreneurship, because not everybody wants to be an entrepreneur or even can be an entrepreneur. So I structured my book in a way how the tips and principles I use on a daily basis, anyone can take and apply it to their own life. So that is what my book is about. If you want to check it out, it's up on Amazon. It's just Enrolling in Confidence, or you can find it on my website, Savali.com. Started to call me, but I'm gonna hop off here because I gotta get going. I'm actually in the car doing this live. So I hope you guys, have a great rest of your night. It is 8:44 here in Iowa. Tomorrow is Friday. Obviously I'll be doing my day 148 tomorrow, and today's day 147. The days are flying by super fast. Keep on grinding. Keeps calling me, so I gotta hop off, but make sure to stay unforgettable. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.